Good morning, everyone. I'm back. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess. I hope you didn't miss me too much. I had such a busy weekend. I'm struggling this morning, obviously, to get back to work today, but all good. All good. So we're here to do what's cracking for Monday, the 25th of March. Nearly through March. I will get April readings done. I'm not sure when. I would have liked to have done them by now. Monday, probably next week. I'll probably get them done next weekend, but I'll see how I go. I haven't done weeklies, real weeklies, for the last 2 weeks either, so I will catch up. Okay, but for the moment, let's have a look at what's cracking. I've been reading for a lot of people, so I've been tuning into a lot of personal energy, so today we're back into joining the universal energy to see what's happening in the universe. So. Okay, using the Witch's Tarot. Queen of Pentacles first out the gate. So you could be dealing with an earth sign here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. The Queen of Pentacles is a very grounded energy. It's a person who loves their earthly pursuits. They're very down to earth, very organised, very structured in their thinking. Behind that I do have the Seven of Pentacles. So some of you have been manifesting this person. Some of you have been waiting for someone to come in here very, very patiently. It could have taken a long while. You've got slow energy and slow energy, so it could have taken a very long while. We do have you hanging on to things here and not letting things go. So you could have been hanging on to this person. Maybe that's why it's taking you such a long time. When you hang on to energy, of course, it just prolongs the time of divine timing because you're not bringing your own vibration up here. You're sitting in the vibration that you have and you're refusing to move from that, so that slows everything down. And there is something karmic about this situation here. So something is divine about this person returning, but they won't until you give up on hanging on to their energy. Okay, and there was love. So this situation will bring you love. Once you have let go, once you've let go of the energy, it will bring something in for you. And that was always good. A lot of people have trouble understanding that while you're hanging on to energy, it doesn't move. So whether that's money, person, love, whatever, if you're hanging on to things as it is and not letting it go, it's that whole adage about, letting the bird fly free in order for them to return. So it just slows your progress down. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles here. We're talking about feeling quite low, quite flat, maybe even a little depressed at the moment. This is about being left out in the cold and feeling quite sad. Okay, Eight of Cups coming in. There you go, universe saying to you, you need to move away from what doesn't serve you. If you're standing around waiting for love from this person, why? Really ask yourself why you're standing waiting. They're off having a good time. They may be with someone else. They may have done what they need to do. So if you're waiting for them, why are you waiting? You need to move on with your life. You need to walk out and find things that serve you, keep yourself busy, look for other things to entertain you, go on dates, whatever you need to do. Hanging on to this person's energy doesn't bring them back, which for some unknown reason people think it does. You can't force a person to return to you. Doesn't matter what you do. Absolutely not. So the only way you can ensure that a person comes back is by pulling your energy away from them so they can feel you pull away. And I can tell you it works. Okay, Four of Cups here. So yes, you're very dissatisfied with life. You're very unhappy, probably feeling very flat. No wonder this is quite a stuck energy here. Queen of Cups coming in here. So you could be dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They're not returning love to you at this time. They're very, very happy with their own cup. They're quite happy to drink from their own cup at this time. They're really not worried about what else is going on. They're pretty self-absorbed here. It's not that they don't want to love. It's not that they can't love. They're very in touch with their feelings. They might be quite intuitive. They may even in their heart know that they have something still with you, but no, they're getting on with their stuff at the moment. Maybe they want a relationship right now. They could have other choices here, other people to choose from. They may be just having a good time, sort of playing around, having fun. They could be really sort of concentrating on their work as well here, rather than sort of thinking about you. So you're wasting all your energy thinking about them, and they're just getting on with things here. Okay, we do have the Chariot, so there's forward movement here. And we have the Page of Wands, so this is about a message coming forward. And we do have the Knight of Wands. So, okay, this is interesting. Because you've got a person that thinks that because you're hanging on to them so tightly, they can just whip in for a quickie and then on their bike again. And that's what you're doing. Because you love them so intently, because you have this great love for them, you would allow them to keep leaving you out here in the cold. You're allowing this to happen. And if that's what you want, fantastic. If you just want to have that very fleeting love, that, you know, a little bit of love every now and again. If you want, they'll leave you very sad every time though, because they're not ready to commit at this time. They're busy doing their own thing. But if you want them to keep coming backwards and forwards, you're putting out the right energy to have that happening by clinging on to them. If you were to move away, because obviously they still feel something for you here, because they keep coming back in. So obviously they still feel something for you, but it's not what you want, right? So you have two choices. You either keep clinging on to the energy and let them come in and out as they please, or you let them go and wait for them to come back the right way and make a proper offer to you. And they need to come in and make a proper offer. But at the moment, they feel like they can come backwards and forwards as they please, and you will just do that because you have this great love for them. You will not win them over that way, but that's your choice, of course, how you do that. That's where you do have free will. So you can make the choice to turn your back on this situation and walk away. And, you know, people say to me, then what chance have I got that they'll come back? Well, do you want them back if they're going to keep doing the same thing to you over and over? Because if you do, then go for it. If you are happy to live a life that's sort of like this sort of situation where you get minimum amounts of love when they feel like it, then go for it. But if you want them back full time, you've got to let them go completely. Because they have to make a choice. And I feel like there's love here, but they're not making a choice while they can keep going backwards and forwards. So very, very interesting. Okay, and we do have the card of the snake coming out. Now with the snake, I always say to people, the snake can be a good thing because it talks of, you know, changing, moving out of your skin, growing into something new, letting go of something. But it can also talk about being a bit, it's funny, isn't it? Because it's about being a bit slimy, but snakes aren't slimy at all. Snakes are beautiful to touch. They have a really nice skin. It's almost like a Glomish handbag. But they're just saying here, you need to be a little bit cautious with this. Thanks everyone. Have a great day.